Warning, if you are easily offended by what Chris Alex says in this video, don't watch it. He knows where you live, punk. Oh, you're still watching? Okay, you asked for it.
What's good, people? It's Chris Alex again, and I'm gonna just be pretty much talking about things that I don't like today, because there's a lot of things I don't like that need to be discussed, because people have a tendency of getting me angry at the wrong times, and I just don't like to be upset. Number one, stuff I don't like. I don't like meatloaf. I'm just not fond of it, and I don't like it. Another thing I don't like is when people have annoying laughs. They're gonna laugh louder than everybody else. Shut up. I don't like annoying laughter. Change your laugh. I don't like when you're trying to find something and you know where it is every other time except when you need it the most. Like, I don't know, I gotta bring a CD with my music on it to a concert. Why is it that I had it and was listening to it the whole day and I swore that I left it in my laptop? Why is it that when I'm finally about to leave to go to the show and I open up my laptop to see if it's there, it's not there? I hate that. That always happens. Another thing that I really don't like, when I'm playing online games like Call of Duty or whatever, people have the tendency to talk so much smack to you that you want to smack them in the face. And so they get upset and want to kill you when you have a microphone piece and say things to them that hurt their feelings and make them feel stupid. Like when you just kill them and be like, ha ha. Cut it out. I don't like when I post a status on Facebook and somebody always feels the need to correct a misspelled word. Nobody asked you to correct a misspelled word on my status. I did not ask you for a spelling or literature class. When I know how to spell, maybe you're just trying to impress your mommy who's telling you, oh, honey, you need some spelling lessons. Please get hooked on phonics or something. So you decide, oh, look, mommy, I corrected my friend's status. They had a word that was spelled wrong. Good job, honey. I don't think it works like that. What is wrong with you? I hate when people decide that they want to try to show that they're so smart just to piss you off. Like, if you know that's gonna get me mad, stop doing it. Another thing I don't like is when people swear that they're better than everyone else, and then they're the same people who tell everybody that they have all these problems. Oh, me and my man, we just wasn't working out. Or it'd be the dudes that be like, shh, shh. Yo, you always cuffing, son. Nigga, you're just mad because you can't cuff. Apparently, you must have went through some crap too. Another thing that I don't like is when people hit me up asking me to make them a design, or make me a beat, or do you make jean jackets? Okay, the jean jackets one, that's okay. But make you a design. Okay. First, do you have money? Second, who are you? Third, why didn't you say hi first? Same thing goes for beats. I just started making beats again. Are you gonna pay me? That's what I wanna know. If you're not gonna pay me for anything and I don't know you, and you just think I'm gonna give you a freebie just because you asked me aggressively, basically you're gonna get dubbed because you don't know how to act things nicely. Another thing I don't like is when people keep promoting their freaking stuff on my page without me asking. If you're gonna promote on my page, say something that'll make me want to promote your music. Don't just post it on my wall and expect me to just accept it. No, I'm gonna remove it because there's a remove button. I'm gonna press the X so it's off of my wall because I have stuff that I want people to see too, and you're ruining it. Another thing I don't like is when I finally post a song, because I do it rarely because I'm not trying to be annoying to anyone, and I finally post something, and as soon as I do that, all of a sudden everybody wants to put stuff on my wall. Stop it. You're ruining everything. Let me have my moment. People actually like my music from what I hear. So don't ruin my moment just because you want to get your shine all the time. Nigga, your light is gonna go out and you're gonna be tight. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Well, shine somewhere else because you're annoying and I can't see past your idiocracy. Another thing I don't like when people ask me, what are you wearing? Why would you ask me such a stupid question? Because you don't get the concept of what I'm wearing doesn't mean that you can't understand what I'm wearing. I'm simply going to start answering you back and say a shirt, accessories, jeans, sneakers, a hat, and a jacket most likely. Those things can vary. Okay, cool. Why do you have to be the idiot and ask me what I'm wearing just because you can't do much more to put together an outfit than put on a shirt, a pair of pants, and maybe some sneakers? And don't complain to me if I look cool. Why would you complain at me if I do something that you just can't do? Because you're mad that you can't pull it off because you're not that stylish. That's your prerogative. I'm not walking up to you and saying, oh, you look mad boring and plain. No, I don't do that to you. So don't tell me how weird you think I look. Because I personally do not care what you think. It just annoys me. I wear what I want to wear because I feel like wearing it. Another thing I don't like is when I post a status and people swear that they have to put their input on it. Like, nobody asked you. Do that on your own status. You have your own wall to do that on. Why are you going on my status to try to get likes from other people? Get out of here. Another thing I can't stand is when somebody comments and says something bad about me. I hate when people like the negative stuff that people say about me, but they can't like anything else. I should start doing that to you every time somebody says something to you. You're gonna feel some type of way. And you know what? I don't care. Another thing I don't like is when people to like every other picture you have except the ones that you're actually in. Like, why do you purposely not like pick? Why are you being annoying? Another thing I don't like is when I am talking to a girl and she gets lovey-dovey before me. I love that. But then all of a sudden, like, when she's like, oh my gosh, I love you, you finally start to latch on her and you start doing things for her and start trying to be like really like a boyfriend. All of a sudden, when she just goes poof, you try to hit her up, you don't hear from her. Do not get my imagination going. I have a clothing label. I make bizarre music. Do not mess with the imagination of a person who has a wild imagination. Because I'm going to think things that are going to get me upset and I'm going to be walking around my house anxious all day. And even though I'm going to be doing other things, I'm going to be so frustrated that I'm going to be thinking about that. Like, if you have a problem, if something's going on with you, tell me what the problem is and don't leave me hanging because I'm just sitting there clueless. Don't get mad if somebody else comes to me and tries to talk to me because you're not showing me any love. I do not like when people down other people to make themselves feel good. One, it does not change who you are. You may change what people think of you, but you're still going to be the same. So why would you make another person that's just trying to live their own life feel miserable and at the same time your life be great? Because in actuality, you owe that person the respect that you get from other people. Don't do that because karma's going to come and kick you in the butt and that's going to be your fault and I can't wait till that happens. I don't like, okay, use a sound example. Like, there's a girl I really like now that I'm talking to. I really like her. Why would you tell me that I'm wasting my time if you don't know anything about this girl? Why do you assume that something has to go wrong when we talk? Why must you throw things in my head like that just to get me in the same mentality that you're in about girls and being nothing and girls not being able to be trusted? Okay, your girl can be trusted. A lot of girls cannot be trusted, and I'm pretty sure most of them feel the same way about us men. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the girl I'm talking to is just one of those people out of that percentage of girls that cannot be trusted. If she didn't do anything to prove to you that she can't be trusted, then honestly, you have nothing to say. Another thing I don't like is when people laugh at covet. Why do you laugh at people being happy with each other? That doesn't make any sense. Do not make life more complicated than it already has to be. Do not be annoying and make things worse. Why would you do that? Stop it. Another thing I do not like is when you and somebody are like the best of friends and really cool. But when you get around other people, all of a sudden they decide they want to stomp all over you and act like you're nothing to them and make fun of you only when that other person is around. But when you're with them by yourself, they don't have anything to say. And then they want to act all tough, like, yo, act like they want to fight you when you have something to say and you get upset about it. Like, stop trying to punk me in front of other people. Don't try to punk me in front of my friends, and don't try to punk me at all. Another thing I don't like is when I'm trying to watch a movie and somebody decides they're gonna come sit right next to me and start talking to me about a completely different subject. Do not talk to me about something that I don't care about when I'm trying to watch a movie. Like, I'm watching a movie for a reason. I want to see it. I don't like scabs on my skin. They get me tight. And why do they last for years? It doesn't make any sense. You should not be still scratching the same scab that you were scratching when you were 3 years old, and now you're 23. 20 years later, you're still scratching the same daggone scab. Just get off of my body. You should have come off a long time ago after all them daggone showers that I took. What is wrong with you? Get off of me. Another thing I don't like is when you're trying to kill a bug. Like, you know you have the bug and the bug knows it's cornered and it's dead. Instead, this joint gonna survive on purpose. Stop surviving if I'm trying to kill you. Like, you're in my house, you stepped in this territory. Now whatever happens to you, you have to suffer the consequences. It's like being in court. If I'm in court, I can't just walk up to the judge and say, oh, well, I don't want to go to jail if that's what you've been sentenced to. No, you have to go to jail. Why do bugs decide that they're going to keep surviving? If I'm crushing you with a shoe, you should be dead. Like, I'm scraping you along the wall after I killed you. Why do I see you crawl out from under the shoe? Because then I'm going to just kill you again and I'm going to be even more angry. And if I don't find you, you better hope that I never ever see you again. Another thing I don't like, people get mad at me when I don't curse. I just don't like cursing for me to do. Now, I laugh when people curse sometimes at jokes because sometimes it makes me laugh and I think it's funny. Like Samuel L. Jackson, Pulp Fiction, he was going hard. I just don't want to do it. That's just my prerogative. Why you gotta be like that? Another thing I don't like is people that get popular in crowds and have like this, I don't know, this vision of themselves that's not real. It's like in the dance world, there are dancers who won't battle you because they just don't feel that you're important enough. Same thing goes for fashion. In the fashion industry, people just blow you away because they're so wrapped up in themselves that they just don't want to hear it. And like, I've seen it happen to a lot of people. Like, even though it is annoying seeing everybody trying to do the same thing, oh, you dance now, I gotta dance too. You make clothes, I gotta make clothes too. Because everybody and their mama got a clothing label. Even Will Smith's fake mama on the Fresh Prince intro has a freaking clothing label now, I'm sure. They probably got the pattern from the walls in the intro on like a shirt or something. That'd be dope too. I just gave you designers another idea, so you can use that if you want to. But don't get mad if I use it better than you. You'll be tight. Another thing I don't like is when people only act like your jokes are corny in front of other people and try to make you look stupid because they're scared to laugh. If you think something is funny, laugh anyway. Laugh at it because you think it's funny, not because everybody else isn't laughing about it because they probably don't get that kind of humor. Another thing I don't like is when I'm on Facebook and Facebook is acting like I didn't just post a status. And so I post the status, I press the share button. Why don't I see anything come up? Why do I have to reload the page just to see my status there? I should see it before that. There's something wrong with the freaking time on my laptop or something, I don't know, but it's annoying. Why is it telling me that somebody posted something and sent me a message or posted a comment on my wall 3 hours before when they really just sent me the message 8 minutes ago? That doesn't make any sense. Stop doing that, Facebook. That's pretty much my first blog for things I don't like. But yo, follow me on Instagram at N3PS Alex _ and also follow me on Tumblr at n3px.tumblr.com. I changed my Tumblr name and I'm trying to change it again back to what I really want it to be. I want it to be n3ps, but then somebody already has that domain name, so if something happens with them, I'm gonna change it to that. But that's pretty much what it is. And I'll let you go.
Killing shit, DA, that's dead ass abbreviated. They talk a lot of shit, but I can't see the haters. Chuck a deuce in the booth, man, I see you later. Cause I'm about to kick a rhyme with a lot of flavor. Ill shit, real shit, that just might amaze ya. Got 'em shook like somebody.